Let's get a little introductory video review to remember where we're all at, as I sense I'm getting near the ending. Looks like he's wearing headphones for a second.
どこまでも醜いな。これが種族が一つかのごとき理想郷か。叶わぬと悟った時に滅ぶべきだったのだ。貴様ら王家。この国もな。
So, by this he implies he wants to take out the kingdom.
陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
王子殿下に続いてこのような急ぎ世継ぎを決めねば王の魔法の継承が途切れて。
そうなれば他国からの侵攻が。
それだけではない。我が国は連合王国。悪くすれば内戦もあろう。
国難にこそ我らは結束せねば。
王殿陛下。
誰がこのような。
王の寝所に入れるものなど限られています。ですが。
いや、陛下は王の魔法を継ぐ希代の魔導士。心臓一月など並大抵のものでは。
王子殿下を襲った賊も突然城に現れた。
What if Louis is Fortin's son? Same hair color.
できる者がいるとすれば。ルイ。
さて、困りましたな。王子殿下はすでに創生。他に王位継承権のある方々には、王の魔法をなす王爵を告げるほど素養ある御人はおられないようだ。こうなると、果たして誰が次の王か。
That it? Okay, I learned less than I was hoping to, but you know, can't win them all. Alright, so I think all of the major accomplishments except that one day to the village. It's afternoon. I have reportable quests, which is proof of power. Upper House Square. I'm going this way. Pick up my daily dumpling. Yeah, pick up my daily dumpling and then go grab, return that quest, and then I go to that village. Do I have good money? 300,000, not bad. I'll try the bracken. We're going for invigorating bracken. Is this the right one? That's the same one, right? Nice. These are crazy. 100 MP per person. Absolutely top tier. Ate burritos for dinner last night. So like a pound of ground beef with shallots, and then put the black beans in there, and so just be like rice, the beef mixture, Monterey Jack cheese, jalapeno, like pickled jalapenos and guacamole, and wrapped it in tortilla and put it in the panini press. It's kind of funny, so it's sort of like a flat wrap more than it was a burrito. And everything was good. You have to put a lot of seasoning into the ground beef mixture to make it really tasty. So I put like 2 tablespoons of like the Mexican mix I have, but it still like wasn't that strong. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's, part of the lesson is it was like pretty clean tasting and stuff like that, which is pretty good for a ground beef. But you gotta put a lot of seasoning into that, into like a pound of ground beef to get flavor with it. This is the Zero Crippus Club, there's no doubt about it, so you really did defeat it. Well, you're gonna say it now. Come on, admit we're powerful enough to take on Louis. I will admit that you're clearly stronger than Zero Crippus, but it still remains to see if you're stronger than Louis. Good point. Nevertheless, you took me seriously, and for that I must admit my heart is moved. No matter who it may be, you'll pay genuine attention to anyone in need. You're far more qualified to be king than Louis. Perhaps you really will be able to push past Louis onto the Shining Throne. You have my respect, grudgingly. Take this as a token of my support. I suppose it'll help in your fight against that vile pretender. Your reputation precedes you, so here, take a little extra. Go on. Okay, nice. It seems like there's a lot of ways that they're giving you the means to run up the ranks right here at the end. Almost like you could skip a bunch of the game and then do this to catch up on the ranks. Where was I gonna go? I need to go to... I need to return something or buy something. What was it? I think it's here. But what is it? Oh yeah, the gold beetles. Remember one of the things people complaining about when this game came out was overall performance in cities. So I kind of wonder whether part of me being so obsessed with like frames lost to encoding lag has been due partially to the performance issues in cities this game had. Okay, what do I got? Let me see how many. An excellent gold beetle delivery. This will be a great boon for my research. Here's what I promised you. A flame seal corselet. That armor said to be impervious to even a dragon's flame. Well, I've never worn it myself, naturally. Again with the dragons. Are you an expert on them too, not just bugs? Woohoo, you must say some things out loudly. The country tries to keep the very existence of dragons a secret, after all. But since you must have exemplary assistance, perhaps I should tell you a story sometime. There are still gold beetles hiding it there. If you find any more, please bring them to me. If you find another 8, making 46 total, I'll give you this dragon's fall in exchange. Nice. Looks like a seeker sword. Okay, let's see how this item is. Nullifies fire. This would imply that maybe I cannot upgrade the... when I go into the... When I go to this village... I can maybe... If I can really buy heavenly water... I mean, we'll see how much we can buy. Okay, one more trip, and then after that, it's follower time. One thing I gotta say about this game is I really do genuinely look forward to playing it every day. More so than, like, a lot of games I've played ever. There's a very, very satisfying loop to it, the growth, the flexibility of the archetypes. There's a lot of things about this, man, that, like, really have been doing it for me. Some other things I have problems with, but they're mostly more genre-based than this. It just really feels like almost a culmination of the genre. Like, is this like the peak? Okay, I want to change my, I want to change what group I'm using. Is this the last? I don't know. Okay, I need Juna 6. That's good. Okay, so let me look at my follower levels. If I get Juna to 6, then I can upgrade Mass Dancer, so I absolutely must do this now. Party-wise, who we're using. I want to start using my older dudes. It probably isn't that hard a battle. One thing something I would do differently if I played again is to I can't make these because I need 2 turnips. I would wait to do the cooking until such a point that it's free. And that way I could probably squeeze more points at a roll of virtue. What is this? This is pretty good. And I have a lot of this stuff too. This is good too. This is pretty weak. 250 for everyone and cures poison for all allies. One of these 2, I guess. Oh, one of these, might as well have 2.
No.
It's so insanely devastating to no longer have the best theme in the entire gameplay now that I have a improved ship. Is there anyone downstairs I can talk to? Norris is busy. I've never once done laundry or cleaned, and I'm proud of it. Just like real life. We're finally facing up against Louis. I've been waiting for this moment so long. I think I've got butterflies. Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about. One more, like, there's something I want you to see. What should I do? I would half want to give up. Not that I ever would. I think she's going to show us her normal form, I guess? This has to do with my tribe, but I guess more with my dignity. It's easy if I just show you. Are free at the moment? Sure. Let's see what she actually looks like. Pretty funny. You are? Oh, okay, well. Can you leave the room for a second? You can come right back in a sec. Alright, I should mention, I'm going to ask the others to step out for a bit. I only want you to see, so make sure you come in alone, okay? Hey Shinji, you there? You're alone, right? Mind your step. She's gonna be like a little tiny little frog lady. The belt falls to the ground. Nice touch. Close your eyes for a second. You can open your eyes now. Well, you saw that, didn't you? I can explain, but not here. Let's speak in private. That's so funny. It's not as like weird and freakish as I thought. It's just like a little baby creature, which is a little bit weird. Well, that was mortifying. Thought I'd die of embarrassment. I've seen her before. I can't help but feel like I've seen her before. Because last time was me too. My glamours came undone and it was a catastrophe. That's what I truly look like. The entire Nidia tribe disguises themselves. Some people say, so things people say about us, some of it's true. We really do conceal our true selves behind beautiful masks, so to speak. We look like small children to you, but we look that way our whole lives. All the tribes would never take our true selves seriously. That's in Nidia's truth. That's why we start transforming as soon as we're old enough. Our parents are the only ones who know what we really look like. It's limited, mind you. We can only glamour ourselves to appear as we would as adults, which is also the only way we can really lead normal lives. I mean, they gotta start embracing their true self forms. That's the moral here. We don't even show members of our own tribes our true selves. So as far as you're concerned, you really, really must keep that a secret. I wonder why her glamours came undone. It never really felt right to me disguising herself. Is being myself really so horrible? Is it so wrong? I mean, it's like... And maybe that's why my glamours fade when I get terribly upset by something. Like when I saw those Erika flowers. Before I was taken by Rella's family, I was a slave. It was hard, though my memories of it are vague. What I do remember was being tied up in the woods for days on ends as some kind of punishment. I was starving in the cold, and I accepted I would die there. But to keep the faintest hope alive, I sang. I told myself, as long as I can sing, I can survive. I found the will to live in song. I remember fields of Erika flowers, as far as the eye could see, beautiful and bitter, the hate of a waking nightmare. That's what the flower girl in Brawlhaven was selling. Terrible memories I thought I'd long buried came built up, and I reverted. You remember? I think Murtis must have seen me slip too, and that's why she knows how to threaten me with them. I think what I need to do is go pick some Erika flowers, go back to where I was, tied up, and yet even the thought freezes me in my tracks. That's why I wanted to see my true self. I'd hate for you to find out later and send me running home in embarrassment. I couldn't bear that. So your turn to talk. What did you think? Hey, just be nice. I thought you were pretty cute. Whoa, stop it. I mean, I know I asked, but don't say that. God, I'm dying here. Oh God, this is the worst. But I do feel better than I thought I would. It's okay for people to discover I have vulnerabilities, isn't it? I am who I am. And I knew you'd accept me for that, so thank you. I can sense her determination to conquer her Mukulfgarth and her strong faith in me. The ephemeral songstress Juna, keeper inherited of the masked dancer bar. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakes within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Boom. Okay. Sweet. I'm not gonna be able to change to it before this battle, I think. Let's head to the Erika Flower Forest next time, but if I end up reverting, don't abandon me, okay? What? I won't. Saw June off, who seemed a little bit embarrassed still, and went back alone. Okay, we're now gonna get into a fight before I can change her into a new one. I spot Loveless's runner. It would appear the boy's itching for a fight. He's already climbed aboard. Just what I wanted. Let's do this. I don't hate his campaign, but this ain't about politics. It's about beating him down and tossing him off this craft. He's a paragraph? Look at that hip sachet. He's got a harpoon. He's got a hippie harpoon. Look at that go. Damn. He should be like a concert dancer.
出番みてえだな。天才発明家の腕がやるね。
Alright, what we got here?
私たちの力を間合いを取れば
Who do I switch out? She's a seeker.
一旦引くわ
Okay,
ね
let's get her steal.
私だってやれますどうぞ
自由な旅人のソウルハッカ
この敵は力を捨てかけないよ
ー風よ
So much damage. It's like a, looks like a huge Wolverine.
恨むなよ
Very weak.
お願いします
自由なこの力で突きやれろお前はここまでだ
ぶっ飛ばす
914. What? Aglo knives, nice. Those look like plain, but should be fine.
偉いな勝利のためにこの行きますこれでは詰めます私だって
Oh yeah, how do you like that 50 damage? He's so weak.
隊長防御力が低下してるよ
行くぞちょっと待った
ここは引く
任せなさい
パリパスベルセルカゲだ
一緒に騒ごうぜ
Okay,
頼んだわよ
let's see what kind of weaknesses these guys have. These guys haven't seemed to have them. He's weak. He's resistant to that.
華麗な舞台
Let's find some spells. Doesn't have any.
豪華よ
Alright, I'm not too worried with this guy. Let's see what he does.
いやまだだまだ終わっちゃいね
Look at his arm. That's such a weird shoulder arm angle.
意識後ろへ隊長シーカー防御力が低下してるよここは私が
頼りにしてる大丈夫ソウルハッカー一緒に行こうこれじゃないソウルハッカーこの力で風よ
UFO の防
ドイツ
御力が
俺好みの技だぜあベルセルク潰れ
I
ろ
wonder how long the charge works for.
使いこなしてみせる燃えなさい
Got a crit, which is not great. But we must have got a block.
UFO の防御力が下げられた話私に力
She's doing nothing.
この
Full team buff.
ソウルハッカー癒しの力よ
助かったわ
感謝します感謝するわバジリオ
いつでも行く
防御力が低下してるよ
てるや
あ一撃ねバジリオテイカー豪華よ
返さねえと
そうわね
Very low damage. I wonder why. Her equipment must have changed.
この収録ごめん忘れないでジュナ行きます体力少ないよ癒しの力ありがとうジュナ
大丈夫加減はしない
下げられてるからね
突きやれろ強い
欲しくなってきたぜ
巻き返さねえと
やめベルセルクぶっ飛ばすすまねえ戻っちまった
I know I got that 904 one before. That was crazy.
燃えなさい根性あるじゃない
Does he hit burn jet? This guy's so easy. This is embarrassing.
協力お願いします
Heavy physical strike damage for one enemy with 5 mana.
上げてこうぜ
that's so easy. What the hell?
少し頭を冷やせ。お主は騙されたのではないか。そのミロという男に何を吹き込まれた。
偽物の王子が夜な夜なバリバスやユージフみたいな弱い種族を殺して楽しんでるって。
You need primary source verification for anything. It's the key to life.
お主、その男にはめられたようだ。
じゃあ本当に俺らをコケにしてやがったのはミロは俺とおめえらの友倒れを狙って
私たちを騙すなんて放っておけないわね。ねえラブレス、ミロの居場所はわかる？
最後に会ったのはアルタベリーだ。くそ、すまねえ。俺がバカだったばっかりに。
Decent yield there. One more faker level for Junon. Can't get higher than 2. We're not going to beat Louis. I wonder how the royal virtues figure into the ending. Probably like you get the good ending if you get all of them to 5. No one's got their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now full speed ahead. No delays for us, not if I can help it.
行く手に見えてきたのはマルバ村。モンタリオ南部の岩山を削った洞の中にある小さな集落で酪農が盛んで、交易に頼らずつつましく豊かに暮らせることから、イシキュア族が喧騒を避けて隠遁生活をしているという。岩肌の草をはむ羊たちの鳴き声に誘われるように、凱旋者は静かな山村に降り立つのだった。
Visit all towns, nice. Little holes in the mountain. You tell me they live in those things? It's actually supposed to be quite cozy, according to some Ishike I know who lived here. I can see the appeal in a life away from the cares of this world. Now, we didn't pull you out of one hole so you could take refuge in another. The cares of the world happen to be our main concern at the moment. That's true, and look, there's a shop over there. Let's head over and see if we can get back to those cares. By the way, you're supposed to buy some durable spider silk, weren't you? Let's see if they sell it. We're entirely self-sufficient out here. Civilization could end for all we care. We could just carry on as we do. That's the selfish you ever heard one, though this is an Ishika talking, so no surprise there. Just keep your mouth shut, Stroll. They're doing fine. Fucking bitch. What was that? You're an anomaly. We may lead hermetic lives, but we're actually quite curious to learn who becomes king. That is surprising. I had the impression the Ishika here were highly uninterested in worldly affairs. It's confirming the prejudice they're keen on, understanding the world while still craving connection to it. They're godless, if you ask me. What is our deal here? What's wrong with them being self-sufficient? Jesus. Yes, we have to keep to ourselves, but I must say, I find the occasional contact with outsiders quite enjoyable. Can't say I understand the Ishika way of living. For me, I know the fact it's better being around my friends. They are around their friends. They live in a village full of their friends. Having once been a recluse myself, the complicated, lingering attachment one feels for the world at large is something I can relate to. Yeah, I understand that. Just relax, though.
Yes.
Okay, buy all of this. Grace water, we have 16. Blessed water, I have this. I don't think we need that much, but I'm going to buy like 8 just in case. This one we have 16 of. This seems fine. I'll buy 4 just to make sure. I should actually probably buy all this stuff. And then these are nice. Which ones are these just so limited? Max HP by 4, buy 2 of those. And then how much of this do I buy? By 10? 12? Okay. And then what about these? Divine Elixirs. This is fine, I think. Okay, we got what came for. We all finished here. Let's continue our trip. Where are we going? Nowhere else to go. I'm still worried. I'm still wondering what happens to that volcano they're talking about. Maybe I'll look it up. Alright, we got the spider silks, we're good. So yeah, they said, there's been some people saying that there's like some sort of volcano somewhere, but how do I open that up? This actually might be something I look at, this actually might be something I cheat and look up, because I can't think of anything else I might have revealed. Okay, Brigitte. I'm gonna go return the quest to that guy. It wasn't a dungeon, so I can still have a nighttime shift. Have you bought my durable spider silk by any chance? Make something warm. Hand it over the durable spider silk. Thank you so much. Now I can get back to work and keep people safe from this cold. You've really been enormous help. I got your reward right here, so take it. There's a little extra on the side. Call it a token of my thanks. I've been hearing about all the good you're doing elsewhere, too. Thanks, pal. You got any stats? Mountaineer gloves and tolerance. Tolerance is my lowest stat, which is good. 37,000 pays for some of the stuff I bought. As long as I get eloquence to 4, I'm relatively happy with that. I kind of don't know if this is going to be the end of the game. We'll see. I bet like for some of the getting some of the followers to level 8 who are like the NPC followers, you probably need rank 5, I mean. Just leave this to me. I'll make sure anyone who buys a blanket knows His Highness is responsible for it. Not bad. Some cozy armor and a true blue supporter. Guess helping the needy pays off, huh? Keep helping people stay warm, spreading the good word about Shinji, alright? Of course, you can count on me. I just don't really think this is going to be the end of the game. Okay. Oh, this is a custom level. That's nice. Hey, so look at my wound from that arse open you gave me the other day. Damn, you're strong. Guess I could have expected seeing as you're the prince and all. Milos, that was today, by the way. Milos, trick or not, it was wrong of me to try to sabotage you. So if you do this for me, I'll drop into the tournament. On me honor. Hit me like a ton of bricks. All the changes I want to see in the world is you lot who's gone and really thought it through. All those wankers out there trying to drag people down just because of their tribe, you don't fall in with those bastards. I mean, look at the company you keep. Got me thinking, you'd be a better king than I ever could. So you go after Milo and anyone like him and hand him all their own sorry arses. In fact, it's personal. Milo pulled the wool over my eyes and I can't let this stand. You mind knocking his teeth out? It's a personal favor. Is he at the volcano? Say, didn't we see him skulking around Altabury? I bet he was hatching another scheme. Wouldn't surprise me. If I went that sack of shite, would just confuse me again. Words can't tell you what it means to me, so I'll sweeten the pot for you. Alright. I won't forget this favor. Swear on my life I won't. I agree. We shouldn't leave Milo with his own devices, and it's probably better that you do this. I told the son to find him, and he seems to hang out in front of the recruitment center in Lungnemo. Dodgy bastard, but he's your dodgy bastard now. Okay. Rank 6 is very easy. So let's see what else is new in the town. There's Katarina. Persona Master. In addition to his mask, it can give enemies weak points and command fire magic. It already could command fire magic. Let's do it. Looks cool. Its heroic embodiment is the elite talent, a dancer with strengths beyond its masks and its ability to give opponents new weak points in its ever-shifting rhythm. Sure. That's a lot of Naga. And hear us, O valiant heart. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an elite masked dancer. It's been funny to see that my 2 thumbnails for my VODs that have Juna on the cover are the ones, the best performing ones. Sometimes I'll see someone like David Vince who does JRPG content, and he'll do like news videos or like update videos, and he'll just like put like an anime girl with big titties on it, despite being like a gay man, and it's just kind of funny, like the brazen what's the word? The brazen cynicism of how you get attention for you get attention from people's like lizard brain. Who's the lowest level? Yufa and Basilio. Okay. Nullifies fire is good for him because he's weak to it. It's weird. It sucks that I have no good fans. I would like to get her off Seeker. I guess in this case, I need him to get fulls. I need one of these guys to get the max level. The problem is she needs Seeker to, if I recall correctly, Yufa needs Seeker to what? She needs 10 points in Magic Seeker. That's super expensive. I should also use a bunch of these on Juna because she produced a lot of these as a maxed out whatever his name is. Save it. These are the new ones. Pretty good. So I have basic. I want to see. I have basic items on 2 of my characters. No blues or anything, but I can also go to. I have a bunch of stuff now, so I can go to. Oh, here he is. I can go to the church and purify some stuff now. I have a lot more stuff to purify. Aren't you Shinji? If you're here, does that mean Loveless is dead? No, we didn't even resign from the tournament, and he told us all about how you pulled the wool over his eyes. Oh yes, the prince's impostor plotting to massacre the Parapets. Honestly, don't you think his naivete deserves some of the blame? Besides, that's arguably more proof that you lack popularity and credibility. You are an impostor after all. A far cry from my divine beauty. So you admit to it. What if I did? Are you going to throw down the gauntlet? I would advise against it. You might recall we're in the middle of the city. Moreover, I'd rather the citizens didn't see me stained in your blood. If it weren't for that, I'd put an end to your sorry lives right where you stand. How about a little gratitude? Oh, up yours. Mark my words, you're gonna get what's coming to you. My, so crass. You must excuse me, but I'm too busy to trade barbs with primates. I'm making my long way to return to the royal capital to charm the citizens to my side. Still plenty of time to make up for lost ground on the King's Rock. And don't get any ideas about tailing me, alright? You're fortunate to be alive. Do yourself a favor and be more prudent, You don't give the orders right here, okay? Besides, now we know where you're headed. Okay. Another bespoke piece. So I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna be a little bit of a jerk about this. Metaphor, ReFantazio, Volcano. Starting 9:13. Kind of give. Not gonna look. Something about Trial of a Dragon, which I'm not really surprised by, honestly. Where's this guy? Was it here? Starting 9:13. What's the date today? 9:16. I figured it'd be one of these random people who you talk to who opens things up for you. So they say 8 more beetles. I need 7 more beetles somehow.
どうすべきか。
I wonder where this guy is. Did he say? I forget what that just said of where this guy is. Kind of looks like that guy. I really did think I talked to everybody. So it's gotta be Sunshade, I guess. Then maybe Milo's gonna be on the way and I can do double duty here. Let's see. He was only available during the day. I think I should probably look this up again, I guess. Sunshade Row. So this might be just a daytime only thing. I'll do it tomorrow. He's around here, but he's not here currently. So he's either inside, which I don't think he is, or this is a daytime thing. Okay. So what follower missions are available here? Norris is at 5, Katarina's at 4, Brigitte is at 6, so it's Katarina time. Okay. Oh, Shinji, still alive and kicking, I see. I'm so used to seeing you up on deck that it's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing? I wish I could say the same for myself. Got some on my mind, actually. What is it? Thanks, Shinji. Tell the truth. Some of my supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it, but some of them do sure to like run wild. Hunting down the rich and raking in money, I heard. The kidnapping people are carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom, and not just the nobles, but merchants too. Madhouse is the one spurning it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that that's my fault and all. Take responsibility for it. I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads. Now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it. A long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, when I was little dustbin, there was this old parabussman who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would run to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but me, I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the Paribus code to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the northern mountains to survive, and my dagger broke. That's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me. But I tell you, I wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used. I came back to the village just when I wanted to thank that old man, but I couldn't. Why not? He was dead, on the side of the road like he got dumped there. Ooh, damn. He said he left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for igniters. Pay was good for what a Paribus can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money, though, was to give it away, so I was told. Guess that's just who he was. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. It's been my own goal, if I've been honest. There's still things you can do. Maybe, but... Right, the novel had a section on this topic. Alright, touch her up. You know your letters? She's illiterate? The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation. I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I want to live in. So I've got to put in the work. Hey Shinji, got any to help me out once more, please? You don't need to ask. You don't have to ask. I already know what you're thinking. Do you? Your fancy magic include mind reading? I want to stop Manahot though. Will you go with me? Thanks Shinji. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along. I guess it's the determination to show their strong faith in me. Display location of items in unexplored areas of a dungeon. That's good, right? Apparently they're hanging on the outskirts of Altabury. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You stop again, though. Yeah, we can go together. Okay. Parted ways with Katharina and return to the group. 6 days and counting. In order to fight Louis, we need to get as strong as possible. How about testing your skills in the Colosseum? Alright, seems someone here. This guy's 100% not here. How does this get? Someone else gonna say? This quest becomes available as early as 9/26. Ornamented man. I guess I've just looked this up. Okay, until 926. Those people are wrong saying it's open to 923, 913. Okay, so this isn't happening yet. So there's more coming to the game. Not surprised, really. All right, well. So, the problem is I need Yufa to 6. I gotta do my party members. I gotta go with lower red than higher. Alright, well. What are you up to? Louis waiting for us. Gotta make sure we're in top shape to face him. Got him despair. Gotta get down to the shots in Brylehaven at some point. Maybe we usually take the runner. That's all right, I mean, sure. So I don't think there's anything else I need to do besides fight Milo. Should I fight Milo? How many days do I have left? Sure, let's do it. Whatever. Alright, let's get moving.
Oh yeah.
Ah, it's you. Hard luck, chum. I'm afraid your remedy's just sold out. Gotta check back when the seasons change, eh? That's about when all the peddlers pass through. I can't wait that long, though. These herbs are the only thing that's actually do something for the pain. Strike me down. Is that you, Basilio?
Vinka.
I know those ears. Vinka, you gotta be kidding me. You survived, eh? Got big as a fucking house. Took the words out of my mouth, mate. Look at you, Basilio. You're bleeding massive. I suppose you had to be bigger, though. It's been years since we were kids. We was kids. By the way, who's a little squirt? Got yourself a fucking crony?
Yeah.
Nothing like that. Shinji is a comrade. No, a friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. He don't care what tribe you are. Hey, without tracks, we gotta roughen up. I suppose nobody knows that side of the world better than an elder. My name's Vinka. Good to meet you. My name's Vincenzo. Good to meet you. I mean, Fidelio and Basilio go way back. An old friend, huh? Vinka was there with us at the Ignited Experiment Facility back when Del and I was kids. Hell, you even told him the facility, huh? Must become a friend if you talk about all that mess. I have to say, though, it's damn good to see you. After you two ran off, the rest of us was praying you'd make it out alive. So Sawdass had a mind to bet whether you two lived or died. Except I'm betting you living, so that settled that. You'd bet on his... That's kind of an inconsiderate thing to bet on. Yeah, it's fine, ain't it? Yeah, it's fine, nah? After all, they made it out all right. Speaking of which, you do after some of these herbs, yeah? Here, take them. Gotta mark our reunion somehow. Hey, I'll not turn them down, but aren't you gonna need them yourself? What, these? No worries. That would have been just in case supply. Go on, have them before I change my fucking mind. Hey, sorry for the trouble. Hey, thanks all the same, bud. So, how's Fidelio? Got a tongue on as sharp as his wits, but I'd love a chat with him all the same. He's gone. He's dead. Right then. No one's got leg muscles in this game. Or butts.
Boy.
Hey, what's wrong? I'm fine, just fine. Just slept wrong. Got a twinge, that's all. Always been the only lad I know who can screw up sleeping. Yeah, sorry, but I'm heading home for the day. Next time, let's talk more about Fidelio, huh? Right, you sure you're good there? Shit, if his chest hurting that bad, I want to sleeps at all. Well, one way or another, we got the herbs. Oibs. Looks like I owe you and Vinka, Shinji. Oh, I got it. I'll cook up something for you. I know I don't look it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me. Look forward to it. Hey, you better. Even put a smile on Del's face my cooking did, though we're both partial to Parapus food anyhow. Done deal. I'll whip you up a real fucking feast, so I hope you're ready. I contend with kindness and trust. Nice. Increases evasion when Basilio is attacked by a beast or human monster. Okay. Hey, did you hear? They found a clergyman's body over by the church. His neck was broken, right? It's horrifying. It's bound to be some pagan from out of town. I guess Vinka did that. A murder? Nasty business. We better get back before they get caught up in anything messy. I guess Basilio. I guess it's Nura's time. He's at 5. Reed is at 6. Norras it is. I also forgot to do the I forgot to do the gauntlet run or pantry today. I forgot to check the pantry. Oh. Tension in the air is what to be expected, hey? What with the fight against Louis looming up for us? But oh, don't get too worked up, my boy. More importantly, is it time for a surprise inspection by yours truly? Have you two found anything of interest on your travels? Strange little curio dish. This mechanism looks quite crude. Now, wait a second. This one looks to have a little what's it just to... Oh ho, don't tell me. It can't be this simple. Spot on. Ah, my dear little bundle of joy. I've been waiting to meet you. It really was a relic, huh? Ah, and naturally, this is where it connects to the other. Yeah, I suppose that confirms the hypothesis. Inspiration strikes! An absolute corker of an inspiration. Shinji, it's all thanks to you. Okay. Nice. Well, yeah, we have picked up quite a few now. You think we're getting close to finishing it? No, not quite yet. There's 2 left. The old goat's notes mark the full set at 8 pieces. And out of those 2, one is... right here. Hey, would you mind joining me in a short jaunt somewhere? It won't take but a moment. Sure, but where? Home. We teleport back to Grand Trad, whereupon Noras took us to a corner of the city to the garage of his mansion. Nice. Hey, this place isn't as much as a house as a gauntlet runner garage, no? Did you actually sleep here? Indeed, I slept, ate, and woke up next to the old girl. Isn't that stuff of dreams? Oh, so was here all along, eh? I knew it. Oh, yes, that's the ticket. Fits right into the rest. Well, how now? I found a relic in my own home. Bing. You know, there's an odd little dimple on the last relic. I told you before, didn't I? That back when I was a lad, I found a bit of rubbish on my old fossil hunts. I realized this relic here, the one from my boyhood, was an exact match for the curious little shape made by the rest. Hence our discreet little scavenger hunt. So, I tried to see if the pieces connect and whiz, bang, pow! Perfect fit! Ah, it's a heavy burden to bear, being this generation's greatest mind. What a legend. Oh, don't stop there, lad. Tell me more of my legends. Been quite a while since I was here last. The nostalgia rather gets to a chap. This used to be my whole life. This is where I dreamed of the skies. It's where my dream was born, where I strove for those heights, and where it all came crumbling down. When Hulkenberg dragged me into my workshop, well, never thought I'd find my wings. I love this guy's design. Remember a few weeks ago we were talking about 1 a.m. movies? Yeah. What was the movie you were talking about? You're like, oh, this is going to be right up my alley. It was something that just came out. It was like a documentary or something? Or something that was like... I can't remember what it was. Coming on this journey with all you has changed me for the better, and I'll stick with you to the end, you hear? To the end and beyond. Ooh. Right, suppose I better live a long, healthy life then. The battle's just a midpoint, what? It's never a dull moment with you chums. I'm looking forward to more days of adventure. I can feel the extraordinary trust in me as an ally. It's it should be in our WhatsApp history. It was one of the, I think you linked me like a trailer or a video or something. But if there's only one more component, where's the safety mechanism? No, too early to say without actually seeing it first. That's it. In any case, just one more to go. We've come this far, so we gotta finish it now. I know you can do it. I sure can, pal. Ooh, damn. 7.5 rank. The architect one. The architect one. There's not many folks who live in the streets in this part of the town. Just the wind, my girl. Just the wind. Architect one. Yeah. I'm gonna clean up a bit first, grab some things and go. You two head back to the runner first, eh? I'll be along shortly. Whatever you say, just make sure to come back before it gets late.
信号が決する日にまた一日近づく。
True. My apologies. These spices are most unkind to my sinuses. I'm just glad you didn't catch a cold. It's pretty chilly here, so I'll have to be careful not to get sick. You speak the truth. We are permitted to get the sniffles after our first task is complete, and only then. For now, we must work to increase our support. You're right. We've only got 5 days left till we leave. We can't take on too much before then. All I'm doing is hanging with my buddies at this point. Ever hear of Muriel's wedding? Yeah, let me look at this pause this here. I hear a voice. Oh no, what should I do? Okay, first let's look at The Architect, shall we? 2016 film? Oh, we got this guy in it, John Carroll Lynch. He was in Zodiac. That was Muriel's Wedding. 1994. This one? 1994 Australian comedy drama film written and directed by P.G. Hogan. The film, which stars Toni Collette, Rachel Griffiths, Jeannie Dryan, Sophie Lee, and Bill Hunter, focuses on the socially awkward Muriel, whose ambition is to have a glamorous wedding and improve her personal life by moving from her dead end hometown, the fictional Porpoise Spit, to Sydney. Premiered at TIFF. Okay, The Brutalist. 2024, that sounds right. A24? Adrian, whatever his name is? Brody? Laszlo Toth, the Hungarian-born Jewish architect. This is The Piano Part 2. Who survives the Holocaust and immigrates to the United States. The Pianist Part 2, where he struggles to achieve the American dream until a wealthy China changes his life. Was awarded the Silver Lion for Best Direction. Nice. Ooh, Felicity Jones is in it. And Guy Pearce. She's so British looking. Very pretty. So you guys really enjoyed Muriel's Wedding? Okay, so I got 5 days until we leave. Penis was good, for sure. I remember enjoying that movie. Getting through Breaking Bad is hard. It's like 65 episodes or something. It feels like if you watch a movie if you watch a TV show episode every single night, life feels a little bit unimaginative in terms of what you do with your evenings. But once I start something, I really want to finish it. It's a hard balance. Like the collaborative show watching when you only watch one at a time. Toni Collette's a babe. I was so locked in for like the last 15 minutes of the episode, the bottle episode of the housefly in Breaking Bad last night, because the whole time is like Walt's like exhausted and like Jesse drugged him to try to get him to sleep, and Walt starts talking and talking and talking, and I'm so afraid that he's about to tell him that he actually was like why Jane died. And I was like the whole time watching to see if he was going to say anything about it. Oh my god. Tension at a 9 out of 10. I know, yeah. It's still hard though. It just means that like, oh, me too. I thought it was so good, because like it kind of brings me back to yeah. It like just it's like it made me nostalgic for like the early seasons when it's just the Walt and Jesse show at all times. Now it's a little more complicated. There's a lot more like there's a lot more pans in the dishwater. But I love those early seasons when it's just the two of them bumbling around with like ridiculous things happening. It's a little bit hard because Andrea doesn't read in bed. Like I read in bed, but Andrea doesn't read in bed. So if she's gonna read, it has to be like that evening shift before we go to bed. So it's either that she either reads or we watch something, or one of us does like social plans. It's kind of hard to balance. We'll get through it. I'm gonna buy a new TV for Black Friday, so then we'll have a TV in both this room and then a TV in the main room. So that makes it a little bit easier if we want to do different things. Right now, like if one person's in the living room watching something, it's kind of like a bit of a, it's a little bit like that's just the thing someone's doing in the living room. You can't really do both. I'm not sure. For the room we're in, getting more than like 60, 65 inches would probably be excessive. But my TV we're using right now is 40, so it's a bit too small to be like 10 feet away from the TV. I have to wear my glasses. So we just need something bigger for like the wall mount in the living room. So I don't know. Get like one of like the good Korean brands, like get like an LG or a Samsung. Make sure it's like 60, 65 inches. Hopefully spend like 800 or less. It's fine. Something in that range. So I got my bun. So should I... go fight Milo? Or should I keep doing follower missions? I guess I'll go fight Milo. Yeah, more than that would be like almost the entire wall. It's a bit excessive, I think. But the 40 is too small for how far away we are. It's a good, like... I don't know. It was the perfect size when I had, like... when it was in a smaller room, when you're, like, 6 feet from it. But otherwise, it's too big. Otherwise, too small, sorry, for the distance we're at. The main things for the house we still need are a new TV. I want to get a sound system that can work for, like, that, or for the TV or music. And we need a new dining room table, too. Those are everything past that, especially since we're renting, would be a little excessive, but those are the things for the house and we're looking for now. How big is your new one? Your TV in your living room is like enormous. Not in a bad way, but it's huge. I wonder whether I should... Can I do this on the way? Yeah, I don't know. How much bigger could yours be and even like fit in that space? Like, I don't know how big TVs are. Could you get 100? Big boy. Okay, so let's go fight that guy. So we get the flying missions, so there's only one at a time. We got a good party here. So the problem is we got double seeker. This feels like something I could do on the way. How does this work though? I'm not sure. Like, I don't know how like the mission's gonna go. I know I eventually have to go here, but they're just gonna make me eventually fly there. So I think I have to go this and pop back. All right, let's do it. Yeah, there's like that one angled wall. That's the part that I thought would be like the restriction. Okay, time to learn from Basilio.
No.
I gotta admit, this kitchen's proper stacked with the tools of the fucking trade. When it comes to making sweets, you can't compromise in the kitchen, and you gotta be picky about your utensils. Don't overthink it though, we're gonna be able to get some top shelf sweets going on here. Get ready to bake like you mean it.
Joy.
First, you gotta mix all the ingredients up real good. Put some more power in it, yeah? Start preparing the food with Basilio. This is like me making donuts this weekend. I had to really hand whisk the butter to cream it. It was so hard. Nice, so far so good. The smell wafting up in here. I'll never get enough of that. The heat makes a real difference in the end result. You gotta watch it real close, and this battle ain't over yet. Oh yeah. I like how our big tough bruiser is like making little cute desserts. Can we go a little long on it? Nah, it's fine. Wow, we made a decadent treat that smells just as sweet. Check out this adamantine honey cake. So how'd you feel? Bet you got the baker's itch now, huh? Alright, I love baking. You made a home batch of sauerkraut? How long does it take? So it's just... We talked about this when I saw you. Is it cabbage, water, salt? So here's the problem. I can't do any... Can I do any bond missions in the house? In the ship? There's none? That's not great. I want to double check the book to see if I have the next device going on. 2 weeks in an airlock fermenter. Are you happy with it? My favorite sauerkraut that I bought in the last year or two was like a German sauerkraut with some white wine in it. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so we covered all these. Good. I love sauerkraut. I love having sausages and sauerkraut as a meal. Maybe with like maybe with like wedgie fries. Oh. Okay, so I need to figure out how to do. So what am I missing? I'm lowest on tolerance and what? Missing tolerance and eloquence. Eloquence is the lowest. Literacy workbook. Appears to be a book for practicing reading and writing with pictures and large letters throughout. Basilica is written and sketched in it, but I haven't started reading it. More imagination. No, so I gotta read the. I'll read the tolerance book. Do you like the chunky style more than the shredded one? This travelogue offers an introduction to the cultures and customs. The section on Grand Trad contains a list of recommended shops to visit. The words must go over in small letters next to some, presumably by Yufa. Yeah, I love sauerkraut. However, the author does advise against praying in restaurants in Grand Trad. Doing so will greatly increase the chance of getting kicked out, apparently. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing they're willing to embrace other cultures and values increase my tolerance. Wow. Okay, everything's a 4 except eloquence. It's hard to find eloquence things.
王の魔法の庇護が解けた今、候補者たちの争いはより苛烈を極める。武力で一気に逆転を狙う者も当然。
I guess they have different utility.
道を進むミロの策略は再び一行の凱旋者に妨害される。もはや彼の苛立ちは頂点に達し、隠せないほどに膨らんでいた。
ああ、ミロだな。
We've got Milo and his Palace of Beauty, Hildebrand, captured and waiting. Looks like they're expecting it though. He's already aboard and raring to go. He's a cheat and he deceived Lovelace. We have no need to hold back. We should show him who's won evil deeds come back to bite them. Yeah, that makes sense. I like it mostly as a side. God, this guy's sexy.
哀れな者たち互いに潰し合って初めて美的な価値が芽生えたろう。
ふざけないで。よくも私たちを騙して。
まあここで君たちを殺せば済む話。
Keep forgetting to put Heisman in a party so I can start with the steel and then switch him out.
さあ僕に文句があるならかかってきたまえ。いけ。
天才発明家の手がやるね。
文句あるに決まってるでしょ。早くやっちゃって。
Is this still like the sort of like this isn't like the chicken and soy sauce congee you're making, right? This is more of like the like a sweeter one, or at least like less savory. Okay, so change party, take her out, put in the sniper.
どこへスナイパー恨むなよもらっていくぞ
Like his white mask is lame.
この僕を倒せ
加減はしない風よ
目を知ら
Okay,
ぬ
he's weak to wind. Yeah, sounds good. I could use some probiotics right now. My stomach's been a little bit weird the last couple of days. My intestines need a little bit of healing.
使いこなしてみせる違うわねお先どうぞ
美しくない愛
任せた
私がやります
Okay, here we go. Let's mess this boy up.
それでは皆様さようなら
Sour pickle brine?
それでは皆
That's a
様
good idea. I was gonna make a big root vegetable soup as well.
ソウルハッカーもうソウルハッカー付き合れろ
まずい
Oh, what?
攻撃が来るわ
それでは皆様さような
Oh.
ら華麗なる一撃
There's a pretty hardcore mage here.
来い
甘く見ない王者の魂をここに風と杖はダメよペルソナマスターの攻撃で攻めてちょっと強すぎるかな力を貸していまいちね一旦引くわね
参る
私だってやれますシーカここまでしなくても力風属性はダメよ
Okay.
他の攻撃で攻めて
Let's see what this guy's weak to. 14. That's not it.
旅人この力で違うな
攻撃は力押しじゃ勝てないよ
Take out the seeker. Bring in the samurai. And beat this boy. Beat this boy's ass.
登場ってやつか
This is week 4, and I thought I was getting close to being finished. I probably am. So like the long, I mean, I think this has got to be like just about as good as like modern JRPGs get. It's a really, really amazing, but it does have huge periods of like cutscenes and dialogue that are unavoidable.
先に頼む
Sometimes not ideal.
侍
But it is like, it is truly terrific at what it is. But all these games, I don't know. I don't really play that many JRPGs that are from like the last like PS3 era on. But for those, it seems to be so good. I really do enjoy it.
潰れろ
You're like always changing your team around. Like graphically and like story-wise, it's a big, ambitious, high production game.
美しく散る
I mean, I was hoping to maybe beat it this week. I'm not sure I can, but we'll see.
安易に頼りすぎかそこが
正義のためこの剣を侍いやダメだ
敵は力を
手加減は何だこの僕を倒せる
加減はしない支援するよ
Buff everyone's crit rate.
助かったわ
助かった
Should have healed there.
美を知らぬ者にせてりゃ
What is this guy's weakness?
スナイパー
元軍人
貫け
今の一撃お見事名人芸ね藍
ドキドキするぞ
I know. It's hard, man. You like want to play so many games, but some of them take so long, and some of them are pretty quick. And to find the balance is weird.
最高だ
And then the thing with Xenosaga is like, would you want to play the other Xenosagas? I heard the Xenoblade games are really good too.
癒しの力よ
倍返し美しくない愛ベルセルク
わかんないよ
Should help my teammate.
使っていいんだこのまま抑えて
油断も慢心もせん出し惜しみはせん
さすがだな美しく散る
Ooh, this guy's toasting me.
手当てお願い
I have to redo this battle.
美しく散る
That part's good. Yeah, yeah. Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3 is really, really, really dense. It's incredible how much stuff is in that city.
美を
王者の魂をここに倍返し
How do I beat this guy?
潰れろ強っている許されないぞ我が美に劣る者たちに屈するなんて
I played Xenosaga 1.
それでは皆様
It was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. Another like heavy story game. They all have really amazing music.
任せる
覚悟はいいか考えこの力なら王者の力この身に宿れ落ち着いてソウルハッカー立て直す
You know, so a heal in there.
感謝する
オンに切る
この僕を倒せるとでも
Okay, see if Pierce works. Nice
ど
crits.
こへ逃げても同じだマイル違うなスナイパー
手加減はなしだ合わせていくぞ行こうぜ行け
This is cool. I haven't seen this one yet. Oh, remember, this is the one that does charm. This did so much damage last time. Okay, a little bit less now. Yeah, I did the same thing. The Emperor was like a little bit too smarmy, you know what I mean? I didn't want to do anything he said. He was always like manipulating us. I played Xenosaga 1. Corbin showed me Xenoblade, the one that was on Wii, and he's like, this game is amazing. And most people seem to really like those Xenoblade games. I just never played them personally. I can't do any damage to this guy.
そこにいたのかこいつ美の力を味わうという華麗なる一撃
この力なら
美を知らぬ者にせ
まだ倒れるわけには
Yeah, me too. I'm going to do that, I think. I'm probably going to do that within the next, like, few months. Probably sometime this winter. It's, like, it's still probably my favorite game ever, despite its flaws.
スナイパーにくいぞ
悪は正す
There's like an HD texture pack for it, which makes the game look a bit better. I'd be interested in checking that out.
それでは皆様さよう
この力でそう一緒に行こういやこうじゃないな先よろしく
派手に行こうじゃねえかやれぶっ刺せやがったか醜いぞ王者の力この身に宿れ
So we're kind of just beating this guy down. It's not very complicated, but it's not bad.
飛ばすすまねえ戻っちまった美しく
When I first played it, it was so amazing, like just to see it, because I've never seen a game do that before, and it didn't make it seem epic, but apparently it was like a really creative way to do it. But I don't know. The fact that it's just all dialogue can't be ideal. It is amazing music. It is a really fun battle system. A lot of people say that like PlayStation 1 style, where you have a sprite character but the world is 3D, is like the best art style for PS1, which I really agree with. Just looks really cool.
叩き切る思ったより耐えるな力を貸してもっと接近戦だ一緒に行こうやっちまえ
I think it's a cool battle system. I still listen to the soundtrack like all the time. Very low damage there.
最善悪は正す。ソウルハッカー醜いぜ。
Heal up. This is pretty easy. A lot of these like final candidate fights have been pretty simple.
恩に着る。
They're just not very powerful.
華麗なる一撃を。
All right, let's wrap this up.
俺好みの技だぜ。連携すれば。行け。今度はな。
どこへ逃げても先に頼む。
合わせていくぞ。この侍。恥ずかしくない戦いをする。力を貸して。よし、行け。
前から気になっていたんですが、あなたってどこが美しいんですか？
Your tummy loves you? That's all that matters in life, really.
悪巧みで陥れ。
If your tummy loves you, the world loves you, and you love the world.
あなたの何を見て綺麗に思えばいいんですか？
うるさい。僕は
Ouch.
ほら、だって
Even a plain simple girl like you? That's not very nice.
僕の顔を見る。
すみません。
Made burritos last night for dinner. Pretty good.
どのあたりのことですか？
I bought a thing of framboy salsa, so I'm just eating salsa on every meal until it's over. For the 3-day expiration bout. I agree with that. Happy wife, happy tum tum. Oh wait, sorry, I got the wrong words. I don't know if it feels like this in your circle, but does it feel like just like everybody's... I made ground beef. It was ground beef, rice, black beans, avocado, and jalapeno Monterey Jack cheese, and then did them in the panini press. I'm not sure if it's like this in your circle, but does it feel like everybody in the world is sick right now? I guess it's that time of year. Like there's so little sunlight, people's immune system's like weaker. I feel like 50% of the people I know, like their whole family's sick. All right, we got a high-end accessory. It was a month ago for you guys. Yeah. That's when it started. I was like, hey, do you want to? I was talking to Mo. I was like, hey, do you want to have dinner? He's like, well, my son has pneumonia, and my daughter got a flu shot and had like a hour-long seizure. We had to take her to the hospital. She used to have seizures when she was like a toddler, and so she has seizures again. My other friend Shane I went to high school with, he's like, my whole family is like sick. We had like COVID. Everyone feels like they're sick. It's so crazy. Knock knock. Yeah, she got a lot of like those seizures when she was like 2 or 3. And she got a flu shot and fell on the ground in the pharmacy. But she hasn't had one of those seizures in a while. I don't know why she gets them. Serves the bloody Phil right. Well, I'd give to Deccan one myself, but he's holed up in his runner now. Must be licking his wounds. The pompous prat can cower there like a child for the rest of his days for all I care. I really am glad though. Glad that painted mongrel didn't end up coming out on top and that you're still standing. If I'm honest, I don't give 2 shites about the government, and my followers were in the same boat. We knew no matter who became king, it wouldn't change our tribe or how folks look at us. We didn't expect anything to change. That's how an idiot like me rose to glory. Thinking back on it, it never should have happened, which is why I'm sure glad I met you. We're just wastrels, clinging onto the lowest hanging fruit. You opened our eyes though, so I want you to have this. Thanks, pal. Feeling good about all this now, so I was thinking I'd hit the pub. You know what? I'm gonna cut back, I think. That's wise, but I guess this means the case is closed, huh? Even Loveless came around. As for Milo, well, hopefully he'll relax for a while. Yufa may not have meant to, but I think she really struck a chord. Okay, nice. There we go. Yeah. It's really, yeah, I don't know. Just, Andrew's gone a lot this weekend, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my evenings on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I either get a lot of time with my Troll Hunter, or I'll try to see the boys a little bit. It's not really easy that much. You can't really go for... It's pretty hard to go for dinner with your friends when they have children. What can you do? It's usually like into like the late evening, which is a better time to see people, but that's not really my thing. I'm kind of like a daytime chiller more than an evening chiller, but whatever. You get a bit of you take what you can. Hey Shinji, if you're ready, you think we go pick up those Erica leaves we need for Myrtis? Only if you have time, of course. I'm afraid of going alone, so come with me, please. Yeah, gotta do it sometimes. That's a funny thing. Like, it's so easy for me. I don't know. It might be the same for other people, but it's so easy for me to like be in like a routine where I just like my life. But then every time you see your friends or you like go out, you do get that little like rejuvenation to like reappreciate things. It's kind of a funny combination. You go out too often, it feels like your life's kind of passing you by, but if you go out too little, your life feels like it's passing you by too. It's hard to find the balance. I was tied up and left to die here, a field of Erica flowers and the leaves we need. I can almost hear the song I sang to myself back then, a song of hope, of wanting to live. Funny, isn't it? I came to loathe these flowers so much, I never wanted to see them again, and now I'm here because I need them. That nightmarish experience gave me the ability to tell what the leaves look like, and now I can help someone who helped me because of it. When I look at it that way, it's almost as though I survived that hell for a reason. It gives it some significance. Don't worry, we're gonna save Myrtis. We're saving Myrtis, but I can't help but feel like I'm safe too. Juno took me through the field, foraging for Erica leaves. I can't imagine we need more than this. I just hope it works. Oh, I didn't revert. I'm here in the place where my worst nightmares came true, and I haven't changed. I thought that if I had to show that form to anyone ever again, it would be alright if that person was you. Was there anything more you had to say? Nope, that about covers it. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go back to Brawlhaven and to Myrtis. Myrtis. I'm sure it's a struggle to speak, but I gathered some leaves that can counteract the poison. That's true, I haven't done any hikes in November. That was a big September and October thing. I'm sure the last person you wanted to come to your rescue, but the feeling was likewise when you saved me. You love singing more than anything, don't you? Losing your voice is unacceptable. I hope it works. Thank goodness your voice. I owe you both for this, but why go through all that for me? It should be obvious, no, I'm grateful to you, and as someone who shares your passion for singing, I understand all too well what it would be like to lose my voice. There's some things I can only express through singing, I'm sure you're the same way. And besides, I never got a chance to hear you sing. Frustrated is what I am. She's better than me in every possible way. I'm from a poor bog of a town in the middle of nowhere. I was the best singer in the village, and so I came to the big city. But everyone here, all over the country even, they're so focused on you, they wouldn't give a country like Merle half a second, much less a song. Last year I got to headline for this festival, and I thought I'd make my big break, but then you just had to barge in. She's overcome with envy. But it don't matter. I lost you the second I thought to pull you down dirty schemes. Coming here didn't change who I was, deep down. I'm just a country bumpkin. Hearing you sing live, though, my jaw hit the floor. I could feel the emotions flooding out from you. You just wanted everyone to be happy. I never been so miserable. I figured I'd head on home, but then there's that sneaky-looking Sanctist. Really, I'm sorry about that outfit. We could apologize to Kappa for that one later, together, and it's far too early for you to conclude that I've outclassed you. You're a strong person, someone who risks their own safety to protect someone else. Wouldn't you agree, Shinji? I want to hear you sing. Let's hear it. Same here. I want to hear a song that comes from your heart. Fine, you can drop in next time I have a stage. She had those little fold-down floppy socks. Music encourages us, it comforts us, supports us, it pulls us by the hand when we can't take another step, and it walks alongside us. When the ground feels like it's opened up beneath you, it's the magic that lifts you back up. It saved me once, and I wanted to offer that to everyone. That's why I sing, Myrtis, so if you're ready to take that on, I'll be waiting for you on the grand stage. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'll knock you off your high horse soon enough. Should be fun. When that day comes, you'll have to be my judge, Shinji. Is that rank 6 or rank 7? Rank 7, let's go. Yeah, the no bugs thing come October is such a huge bonus to life. And you get to wear, like, you know, we're in sweater season right now. I get to rejuvenate the old wardrobe. I love that. What's the new job, Woogie? Okay, 3 more days.
さて
Go make my morning dumpling. Are you the prince perchance? No, that can't be. You're just a traveler, surely. Yes, make them bun. All right, you got my attention. Oh, he's using grenades. Did he pop evasion? Is that why you're overpowering it so much? You busted that boy up. Good use of the grenade? Good use of the grenade? What level are you there? He's 54. Okay, so who are my follower missions here? Yufa. I gotta put Yufa up there. Okay. Oh yeah, you're 2 levels up. You're 2 levels down on him? Sick, attaboy.
何しましょう
Dave, our big battle is coming soon. I don't want to have any regrets about it. Oh, I didn't mean to bother you. I'm just really concerned about Ovi and the others. Oh, if you're alright, would you mind if we go check on them? Who's Ovi?
ありがとうございます
Thanks. Let's use teleport badges to get there. They may believe in different gods than I do, but I think I can get them to listen to me. Oh yeah, it's the little Yuji girl whose parents are stuck in a dungeon. Something's amiss. It's her. What shamelessness! Pardon?
この
No place for fools. We know this is all you're doing, pagan. Where did you take Sanctor Hyperic and the sick ones? Are they gone? No. I heard what happened. You insulted Sanctism, and Sanctor Hyperic was in a righteous rage. No, you misunderstood. I just wanted to help those people in the cellar. Yufa, are you a bad person like everyone says? I just want Mama back. Give her back, please. You people have no hearts. They called you minions of the devil, but now I believe it. That illness is pagan handiwork for certain. Wait, please. I just want to talk with you all. You're not going to listen, at least not right now. What about you? I should be the one asking you that. Weren't you scared? Thank you for asking, Shinji. I can't believe they treated you as badly as they did me. If anything bad happened to you, I would have had to cast a lifelong curse on them. I wouldn't actually do that. But I did truly feel the look in their eyes. I understand being worried for those who disappeared, yet this is altogether different. When they started crowding me, I could see the distortion of Magla around them. I hesitated to give voice to this, but it felt like a possession. What can I do to help when they see me as some sort of great enemy? Let's snap them out of it. You always seem so unshakably optimistic in your conviction. How are you the way you are? Well, I'm just clicking buttons. I never feel any sense of hesitation from you. I really admire that. I worry constantly, and I'm always looking for answers. Less thinking, more action. Taking action and being decisive is important. Is that so? I always thought it proper to come to a conclusion first after much thinking and deliberating. You know what they say? The perfect is the enemy of the good? But while deliberating, I become more confused and end up never taking action at all. I was stuck, unable to change. Left behind, really. I began to feel like such a fool. Eventually, I accepted that it was simply my fate to never change. My destiny was to be born a priestess and die as one. But now I've started to think my fate might be in my own hands. Maybe I can bend chance to my will. After all, it's by chance that I met Ovi and Hyperic, and now I care deeply about what happens to them. If my feelings can be altered so dramatically, then my destiny may be one of change and transformation after all. And now I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hyperic. I'll help you out, bud. Let's start the search, and those who are sick. Alright. I need rank 6 on her sometime soon. What's Destiny? Is that your weapon? Also, like, what's a rogue thinking trying to kill a warrior? That just doesn't happen, right? Don't arms warriors like hardcore counter rogues, generally speaking? Just basically because of overpower?
私は
どうする？
This is simple. I have one choice. Perfect. Hold on. What's the limit on here? Okay, I gotta get a tolerance up. I don't think Catherine would much to say give my current tolerance. Isn't my tolerance at 4? Shit, I gotta get to 5 to finish the Pugilist quest.
どうする？
Okay, let's do it. Also, like the armor too, right? Fighting plate armor when you're dual wielding, it's like hard to do enough damage.
お前か
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed, but I finally made up my mind thanks to you. There's something I'd like to confide in you, but telling you would be drawing you to an all-out war. Let's do it. With overflowing courage, I show Brigitte I can match her resolve.
お前では
You help me see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me? Sure. I'm here from all my boys and girls.
ここ
Plus, also like Fury has like stun resist, right? Oh yeah, plus the bleed too. I forgot about that. If I only spend my current trade, it only make their pockets fatter. So I thought I'd take a different approach. What are you doing? I'm doing what the church hates the most. They knew the magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger, and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. From my weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness. But behind it, I did wish for a different future. A world without poverty, despair, or violence. Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever as they would abandon the convenience. It's impossible to be without igniters.
ならば
But we're stuck with them. We've actually made them safer and more practical. We've actually been working on a prototype for a while now.
な
Remember the early days I asked you to slay the Goptoros? The route I've been stalking was our transport corridor for those prototypes.
感謝す
We never made such strides with the development if you hadn't been helping. Honestly though, I'm surprised it's come this far. Goes against the church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They send their shadows after me and they'll leave me a few new scars if I survive at all. Only one way I can think to stop that. You'll have to take the throne and support our peacetime igniters over the lethal ones. Help them spread all across the land. I've been thinking about your dream, this kinder world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with mutual goodwill, respect, and equality, and I can't help but wish I lived in that world. I want to take that first step. I want to hope, no matter what it costs me, my position, my fortune, or my life. You really are a determined person. Ha! In the end, it's not so hard once you come to a decision.
信じる
Take the throne, Jinji, for me and for a new world. I can sense her hope to change the world and her deep trust in me.
私の希望だ
What class counters hunters? I'm trying to think about it. Is it warlocks? Is it rogues with their mobility? I don't really know. There's usually like kind of like people say there's like generally hard counters. Like hunters are really good against like immobile clothies like priests. Maybe they're good at kiting warriors. Warriors can counter. They have a lot of mobility. Probably warlocks, because you can fear the pet and then wear down the hunter, I guess? I'm not sure.
それに
This facility has another purpose, you know. Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes to the violence, same as the village the church raised. So I'll hire them here and support them in the ways that I can. It's the least I can do to atone. Okay. I got support from merchants all over the world. We're still stuck at 2. I don't think we can beat 2.
信号が決する日にまた一日近づく
Yeah, warriors have like charge and intercept.
これ
Instant results from doing that follower mission. 15,000 Gs, let's take it.
類のや
We have no idea what Louis' trump card entails, and consequently we cannot know how effective our preparations will be. I never laid eyes on it myself. Just heard rumors about some really nasty magic, but hey, a fight's a fight. Just gotta prepare as best you can and be ready for anything. 3 days remaining and I'll stay. We should strive to get stronger, yes, but don't forget that any support from the people also boosts our chances. All I'm doing is just doing like buddy missions, basically, at this point. Like, it's still like one of the hardest laughs I've ever seen you have in your entire life. Was us doing arenas and you chain fearing a druid. It's good. I wonder if there's any more like the former candidates I can toast. Oh, the Julian's here, isn't he? Where is Julian? He's in the other chamber. I'm gonna get my daily steam bun. $100 MP per person. This game does a really good job of making magic points be like the limiter in how effective you can be in dungeons, especially in a longer dungeon. It's really cool. Very well balanced, I think. It's not a quest, so I guess they do the apps. Okay, nothing really from him. Alright, who's next? Which of my teammates do I need to administer to? She's at 5, Alonso's at 5, Barda's at 5. So let's run through it. You're here. That reminds me, I've Nura's drawing me. I think Mary would be happy if I gave one to her. Give her the drawings. These drawings get posted on the inn, I think. Oh, their cliffs are really that tall. Weren't you scared, mister? Oh man, I got at least 3 more. Murky graveyard drawing. Is that a bridge? I heard there was a lot of bridges under Melterbury, so it's dark underneath. Are those bones? I gave the Solstice Crossing drawing to Maria. Wow, so pretty. The leaves are so red and the snow is so white. This drawing makes me so excited. For the last one. Decaying estate drawing to Maria. Oh, mister, did you really go on top of the cloud? There was a building in the sky? Is it in Grad Trad too? Okay. What'd she say? Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think you on your journey. And you come back and look in them too, right? I sure can, pal. Hold on. I want to see those drawings. Is this in there? Yeah. Nice. She does have that voice. There's so many like voice actors in Japanese games where like the girls are so high-pitched and childish. The classic. Is Mr. Norris here? Do you think he can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him. Okay, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous. So squeaky clean. Present, you say? No cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create? We need the best, so I came to you. Color me intrigued. You piqued my interest, so I must oblige. You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lovely line work and vibrant colors, a truly innovative schematic. My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, aren't you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. Oh yes, I know I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes? Wow, Mr. Norris is really helping us out. I can't believe it. I think he'll do a good job. Definitely, now that Mr. Norris is helping, I hope it makes Miss Fabian happy. Her knees are gonna get skinned if she doesn't put some longer pants on. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be bothered. Oh, young lady! Her eyes are very, like, vibrant looking. Very, like, alive. The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed to the optimal angle, so I need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee. Hurry, mister. Let's go. I'll saw the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work. I love his design. Oh, yeah. An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, so I'm sure you'll all agree. Maria, have you returned home? Look, Miss Fabian, I asked Mr. Norris to make this for you. You said the last time was too old, so do you like the label we made a state? Maria designed it herself. Oh, Maria, you did this for me? I absolutely adore it. I'm so glad. It's a truly wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all those smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear. Are you crying? Pay no mind, dear. The sun is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting. How about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all this. You'll come in and eat, won't you? Of course. It'd be quite rude to turn on a free drink, would it not? He's got stitches in his shorts. I'm glad. She loved it. Yeah, but it made her cry. Do you think Papa would cry too? Do people cry even when they're happy? You're right. Miss Fabian was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You did a great job. Do you think that makes Papa happy too? You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people. There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble, and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone is suffering, just like I was. But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too. Since her kind determination and the strong trust she's placed in me. So this is healer rank 6, right? Okay, nothing really. I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too. Did you come here and we serve the food? Snack time. Okay. So what happens nighttime? Okay. Who's next? Juno rank 8 coming our way. Sick. We're almost done. She in the ship? Oh, I forgot to check my pantry. I need some treats. How did you find out what the neighbor was reporting? How did you find out what the previous resident? Did you speak to them personally, or did they write it somewhere? I still think it's good to have a solo apartment. If this is the opportunity, this is the opportunity. If you just have to judge whether you think it's going to be like an improvement. This is a once-in-a-lifetime celebration, so I really want to give her a gift or something, but I haven't had much time to peruse my options. Guess she'll have to be content with us rushing over to see her. Are you free tonight? Sure. We'll need to get to Night Prowler over in Botlehaven. Can you use your fancy teleport magic, please? The apartment introducer. What's that? The girl's amazing. I'm kind of emotional right now. She looks a bit rustic, but she might have what it takes to be a songstress. She's got like a Jenny Forrest Gump style going on here. Country girl. Look at Myrtis now. Her audience is melting in her hands. This inn is really cool. The aquatic theme. I asked Capper to make some connections. I think introducing Myrtis here was the right choice. She really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart. You came. Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time. You don't say. Well, thanks. I'll take your word for it. As for me, I think I've learned to face my demons. There ain't nothing standing between me and my songs now. So you keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing a stage. Well, shouldn't you be off then? Take too long and I'll have a stage larger than this country. There's that telltale confidence. I'll be off, but you do enjoy your time here, okay? The cheek on that one. Well, she's a Southern belle. But you know, Shinji, I think this whole ordeal has finally shown me exactly why I sing. It's not the lyrics, it's not the harmony. It's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Myrtis sings, you can feel her fiery passion, but for me, I want my music to give people hope. No matter how deep the despair, I want my songs to show people that there's always a light that they just have to reach out and touch. That the future is worth fighting for. I think that's why what the world needs right now. That's a great goal.
いい目標だな。
And I'm not done growing as a songstress by a long shot. Well, it would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. Let's work together to create a world where everyone can hear me sing in Let's create a world where everyone can hear me sing in peace. It's all for you. I want front row seats. Oh, my next song to bring a smile to every face, something they'll love so much they'll hum across the kingdom. More than anything, I want you to love it. No problem, pal. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. The journey has been difficult at times, but I'm so glad I never gave up. And Shinji, you better be at my side, listening to every note. Anne was asking me yesterday who I thought my favorite character was of like the party members, and most of them are like kind of plain, but I do actually like Juna the best. She's very like she's kind of vain and kind of sassy. She's got more character than the other ones do, who are mostly like, aw shucks, oh yeah, here's my new problem. Rank 8, baby. Increases the MP recovery of Triumph in him. And I don't know what these heroic embodiments are. Woo!
大丈夫よ。あんたの歌の好みを聞きたいだけだから。
We had a night of revelry, the last of the sun's first light. Nice. I mean, it's surprising that the apartment introducer would say all those things. Like, do they not work for the building? Or like, do they not have an incentive to get you to take the apartment? It's surprising to find someone who will say those things about you. Time to go get my daily steam bun. Thank you. So one thing I'm wondering is if there's any sort of candidates that I've missed. I wonder if I should do like a tour to see if there are any. I mean, if there's quests, they'd be on the map. What was this? David, big battle's coming soon. I don't want to have any regrets about it. She should know this isn't the best time, but can I speak to you about something? It's over in the others. Since you said before, the Sanctus Paradise is glaring at me if I so much as walk near the church. I'm trying to explain to myself. Okay, so I gotta get my eloquence up if I want to finish the quest line. Interesting. I wonder how long this, no, that's only been there since I unlocked this new follower setting. Looking for quest lines. Unclear. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so what's next? Just Alonso and Bardon? Alright. I can find some eloquence somewhere. What kind of shops do you mean? Like a grocery store? What are you up to? I've been waiting. Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner? Sure.
ありがとう
Great, my network is already the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little use pass so we won't be disturbed. Now, the curtain rises. Alonso, what are you doing here? What are you planning? This guy's got such a good fat cat look to him. Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter is a man she fancies. What's his name again? Oh, right. Cuculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left, or had you gone out somewhere? What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space. What are you after, my life? If you're offering it, sure, but something else I want more. Tell me, what do your desires truly lie? My desires? What the hell are you getting at?
俺は
To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I assumed you used money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors. You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. It's a rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that takes this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
教えてくれ
Don't you wish you could end this ruse?
I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
確か
I believe you said them, Alonso. Oh, you remember. Oh, well, that's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
さて
Well, I've learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance of redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me.
Fine, I accept your offer. You've my word.
Oh, you hear that? All right then, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I've never even met her.
なあ
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Oh, well, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet.
でも
What are you gonna do now? I got a few ideas. You just sit back and look forward to it.
俺は
In hindsight, I've always run away when things took a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. He's kind of like, conscienceless. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat, yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that has made me become the deceiver I am. This is a real villain arc. What lies ahead will be the great con man Alonso's work of a lifetime.
約束だ
For this new king who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes, then take it for myself. Alonso's world's meaning isn't clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. What have I... He's decided to place his absolute trust in me, okay. What monster have I created here?
さて
I'm sure you're dying to know what I've planned, but just bear with me for now. When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Secret sunglasses? Secret eyeglasses? Yeah, I'm wearing them.
さて どうする
I'm gonna go check the magic shop. Where is it here? Magic? Did I say magic? Not right. I think we're good here. I also want to go check the magic shop in Grand Trad.
どこにしようか
行こっか
She said there's some new gear here now that I got my Brigitte level up.
こんにちは
Okay, healing magic's the most advanced. Oh my god, hurry up. Okay, so these are the top end igniters. 792,000. What the hell? A multi-target almighty skill. When do you, how would you get this money? You must use them. If you use the merchant the entire game, maybe you can afford this. 800 G's. Wow. Oh, there's nothing I can do. What am I missing? Okay, I see some time. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to get some eloquence. I don't want to read the book I've already read. I guess I'll do the grandstanding. I can do this. Let's see if I can do some purification. I got a lot of those consumable items now. This is good. Do this one. Should kind of go by money. 334 weapon. Where are the fists? Be a big buff. Might as well do it. 260 is weak. Has to be at least 3 something. And then one of these. Resist light or dark. I don't know which one to choose. It kind of seems like a random choice. I want to read the hints on what Louis' fighting is like. Fire, ice, electric, and wind. Just says he can use those things and he can spot your weakness and hit your weakness. One of these things is... Should have more of these. I don't feel good with this. I have to like just randomly choose one. These are good though as well. But these two are kind of worthless. Because fire attack and light attack for people who do those things is not really working for me. I'll have to wait on this one. I will pick one of these. Maybe I'll just do dark. I just have to wait. There's no reason why I should make the choice now. So I gotta find an eloquence person. I can read the book, but I'd rather do one of these tests if I can. Kind of splits it up a little bit. So it's either here or in Altabury would be the best place to do it. Oh, Julian's up there. I can debate him. Nice. Okay. So this should be the most I can possibly do here. And then I want to know if... Maybe I'll take a break before the next day just to make sure I don't get... It looks like I have 2 more days. Which character paid to partake in a debate with me. I get the feeling this guy just wants to one-up you for the publicity. Let's send him home crying. If you put the future imagined into words, I'm sure people will follow you. It'll be tough, but it's a good chance to hone your skills. Let's do it. From what I've seen of your efforts to this point, your actions seem utterly haphazard. How long will you repeat these fanciful escapist promises? You know as well as I that what this country needs is consistency. Concrete measures that will last a century. Allow me to explain in terms even an ignorant child could comprehend. Open your ears now. Let us first recall that all resources are limited. Food, fuel, and magic are precious natural commodities after all. Under my enlightened leadership, measures will be taken to preserve all intelligent beings. I should limit hunting to assure the survival of local fauna. The preservation of such diversity will lead to prosperity 100 years from now. That's the ideal nation in my mind's eye. Unlike these dolts who can only see short-term profits, Julian's a true genius. Limit hunting? Does this probably animals are more important than keeping the people fed? Julian is playing to the scholarly minded. How should I appeal to him? I think the present day matters too. None of your plans for the future will matter if we don't first address the pressing issues of today. Tribal discrimination, poverty, these matters are trivial. By my projections, those issues will simply sort themselves out over the course of the next century. We don't have 100 years to wait. We need help today. What Shinji says isn't realistic either, but maybe we see results faster than Julian. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I swear, this is the problem with the dull minds of the short-sighted. Owned them. Fucking annihilated. You did great in that debate. The other candidate will be studying that loss for years. The people thought you sounded smart back there. They wanted you to have this. 10,000 Gs from the common people. Okay, give me an eloquence buff here. 8. Oh my god, that gets me to... Does that get me to 4? Oh! That was still like a 7 or 8 point buff, though. My eloquence is so far behind. I need to get that up for Yufa. Okay, 1 day to go. So I think I'll just take my break now because it's 1:30. And then do this last day so I don't get caught up in like an endless story mission that takes me the rest of my life. Got any unfinished business around here? We got to scoot tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where it will be settled. Please let us leave no intention unrealized. The prince would want it that way. I genuinely thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves in Montero's restaurants while we wait, but I guess you don't think with your stomach all the time. This is it. Last chance for a tune-up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. 1 day left, yeah? Let's get everything done with. Okay, so I need to figure out my... how many more of my things I'm going to buff in terms of my archetypes. Go get my daily steam bun. Thank you. So what's the shop over here do? I kind of forget about this one. I'll buy another one. In case those are consumables. And I'll want that later. Okay, I'll take my break now, and then I'll do this after. I gotta heat up my soup after all. Takes time. Alright, back soon.